know if a lot of you are aware, but there's a certain thing happening on YouTube that another friend of mine actually did a video on. Beatles videos are going down left and right. And some of them are fan reviews. Now, a lot of them have songs in there, but nothing to the point where it would be a full song, like maybe 10 seconds of a song. Now, I started doing videos because of John Montagna. And John Montagna is now a friend of mine. We're on each other's Facebook pages, have some great correspondence going back and forth with each other as far as music and life in general, but I'm still a fan of his videos, his Beatles videos. They spoke to me when he put them up. The first one in particular, where he got the 2009 stereo remaster box set, the mono one, and the Magical Mystery Tour one, where him and his fellow musician friends talk about the Magical Mystery Tour project and the album, and he does a review of the 2009 remasters. If you go to his page and bring up those videos, they say blocked by UMG in this country for copyright, whatever. And one of my videos is that way. It's a mono versus stereo one that I did. And I guess unfortunately I picked two UMG artists, the Beatles and The Who, for mine. I go to my page, it's muted. If you log on from your online ID, or you go in without an online ID, it will say that it's blocked. Here's my problem. Have the companies not learned anything? Have they not learned anything from their greed? But, you know, I knew the industry greed when I briefly worked in music retail. And we got the pricings from the labels on CDs. Britney Spears' first album, I remember it went off sale. We had it retail priced for $15.99 and we had it on sale for $11.99. We got our new sales list. We took the pricing off. Retail price rose up to $19.99 for a single disc. And the next day we put it on sale for $17.99. And here's my point in this industry greed. And now it's down to the fan base. The fan base. And it's always been the fans that have really been screwed over by the greed or artist greed, label greed. I don't blame the Beatles in this whole situation. But getting back to the videos here. And this is specifically to UMG, if there's any UMG people that are watching this. First off, the videos that we're making here are not for, I don't know, part of it is entertainment, but most of it is for educational purposes for the fan base. In particular, let's talk about John's videos. When he A and B'd the 2009 remaster with the 1987 CD, that was for educational purposes, and it was a rave review for the 2009 remasters. Same thing with his mono one. Same thing with the Magical Mystery Tour one. And as my other friend eloquently stated in his video, don't you think that those would generate sales? Let's face it, it's people like us with our small band of followers that we have here that are really the voice on the street. We're not being paid by a label, which is a good thing, to give a great review. Let's just not even talk about reissues here. Let's just talk about regular albums, new releases, which I haven't done yet, and I plan on doing that. But you put a brief snippet of a song up for an example of something that you're talking about. That's educational purposes. I thought that was supposed to be protected, putting something up for educational purposes. We are the ones that are really speaking to people. I mean, I don't think people trust the writers in Rolling Stone anymore. So I think from a fan to another fan, we spread the word, UMG. I think it's rather unfair that you are blocking these videos for whatever copyright infringement or greed you're talking about. It reminds me of when Prince, and I was shocked when Prince did this, sued a mother. His attorneys, his goons, sued a mother who posted a video of her son dancing. The song in the background happened to be Let's Go Crazy. Just happened to be that. It could have been the Curly Shuffle. Remember that song? Hey Mo, hey Mo. Well, I knuck, 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 knuck. Anyways, it could have been that. It just happened to be Let's Go Crazy. They sued her, and I think the lawsuit was eventually thrown out of court or something like that. I have to check. I don't know what the result of it was, but they sued her for copyright infringement and for using Prince's name and likeness. And they also made sure that any YouTube fan channels and any fan sites were taken down, and they sued those people for the name and likeness. It reminds me of when Metallica turned in all of their fans to the Supreme Court or whatever the heck for Napster violations. Do you not think that those are fans? Do you not think that the people that you're turning in are fans? And I'm sorry, the fan community is really the true voice nowadays. When it comes to Beatle videos, we trust the fans more than we do the professional reviewers. So UMG, you need to stop this. You need to stop. Because it's a fan thing. We're not doing this for copyright infringement. And in fact, when it was EMI, it wasn't that big of a deal. But now you guys have such a harder hand, and this is not just Beatles. This would be if you're talking about the Rolling Stones, because they're now UMG artists. It'd be talking about Pink Floyd issues, because they're UMG. Any EMI artist is now a UMG artist, because UMG, Universal Music Group, bought EMI, and they acquired their labels and their artists in the purchase. It's not like the artist had a say in the matter. And that's another story. So this is a plea, a rather angry plea, to stop blocking videos. Maybe I could understand if it's a video done, for entertainment purposes, but these reviews are educational purposes. What John had done was educational. What I had done was educational. What other people have done is educational. Let's face it, I have 96 dedicated followers, so trust me, it's not like I have 2, 3, 4, 5 million followers. I'm not a threat to you. I'm really not. I'm a small fry. I'm a small fry on YouTube. So, UMG, I beg you, please, the videos that you've blocked from YouTube, unblock, because they are for educational purposes and educational purposes only. Thank you.
No copyright infringement is intended in this video.